There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
There we go. Look, John and I are ready as never. John's looking at the pricing. I'm looking to make sure a few things are I dotted and T crossed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Saturday night, and we are here with Comic Collectibles. There's a little bit of an echo. I don't know if that's coming from me or somebody else.
I think it's on me.
We've got Rex in the back watching everything, making sure everything's okay. And I think he's having a little bit of hard of hearing, so he needs to hear everything twice. When you get to be our age.
When you get to our age.
When you get to be our age. This is why we got someone younger, smarter, better looking.
When are they going to get here? Because
exactly.
When are they getting here?
Can she hurry up and be here?
I know, right? Thank God.
All seriousness, Comic Collectibles Saturday night. Great show tonight. And we have a special guest with Jojo from Flix and Comics. Jerry, please bring her in.
Hey guys, good to be here. I'm excited for this. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. It's awesome. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm a collector out here in Vegas. And when I moved out here, I felt like I didn't really have too many people to kind of share the hobby with. So I was like, you know what, let me look on YouTube. And I found a whole little community of people just like me. So I started up my own channel. And it's back then it was called Pop.Comics. Now it's called Flix and Comics. I made that change a little while back. But yeah, it's been such a fun ride for about 5 years now. And yeah, I do a ton of random, just like collectible videos. I do, comics, action figure hauls. I do reviews on movies, comics, you name it. It's just a fun time. And yeah, I've recently been integrating more of the live shows, which has been a thrill. So yeah, it's just been fun. I've had a blast.
Awesome. Dan, yes, it is Jojo from the other channel you like, from Flix and Comics.
Hey,
this is how PJ, good to see you. Hey, Todd.
Yay, yeah, these are my homies. And you know Kavi, I know, right? You guys have that OA interest, this similar interest with the OA hobby.
Yeah, he was doing a show earlier today with our boy Ruben the Collector.
Yes.
And it was a fun show. I got sniped twice, but hey, that happens. That's part of the fun. It's all fun and games, right? It was fun. I enjoyed it a little. I might not have enjoyed it fully, but
you did snag a piece though, right?
I did. I got lucky. Matter of fact, one of the pieces that I got was by Dave Sim, Cerebus.
Oh, wow.
And it was with Red Sophia and the Wizard. So that's why. So this was the funny part. The only reason why he collects original artists to snipe Nick. That is a true statement. That is a very true statement. So today was the most amazing thing that you'll ever see. So Ruben had this one piece of art for X amount of dollars. Okay. I offered a little bit less, and then somebody went and offered more, and then I went and offered more, And then literally just by coincidence, as Ruben was making this joke, I offered $1 more than the other guy.
Aww.
And Ruben goes, okay, we're going to get to the point where people are beating each other by $1. And literally, as he said that, I had hit send. And then
my goodness.
Yeah, and then the other guy went $2 higher.
It's like Price is Right. I'll wait $402.
So we both started low, and by the time one of us got it, we were practically at Ruben's asking price.
Oh my goodness. That's hilarious.
If Ruben didn't say this is my final price, we might have exceeded his asking price.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Matter of fact, Jojo you had a great auction just about 3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, it was my first one as well. And yeah, it went pretty smoothly. Everything it like I saw a bunch of people in the chat that were just coming in to say hi even, but yeah, we got a lot of action on a lot of the books that we had for offer, and it was overall a pretty good success. So I'll definitely do it again. Maybe not right now, but in a few months when I have more books to sell, that's for sure.
It's all a process, right?
Yeah. I've been organizing my collection recently, and it's just there's a lot to do, but yeah.
All right, so what some people don't know, just to let everybody aware, that the experience, we are simulcast on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and our website at the same time.
Nice.
But if you're looking for Jojo, she is exclusively on YouTube right now, and it's Flix and Comics with an X on both. So it's a great channel. It's a lot of fun. Don't leave the show now, but when the show's over, go check it out.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Exactly. All of a sudden, there's 4 people watching. 3 of us.
Sherry.
So, and look, I will ask this: if you are enjoying what you see, or at the very least, if you're happy Jojo came on to make us look good, hit like, hit subscribe, hit some hearts. We would appreciate it. It helps our algorithm.
Hit the notification bell.
Hit the notification bell
so you know when we're coming here to hopefully make you happy.
And it helps us just bring you the comics that you love. Let's see. 2 people on Facebook, me and, well, probably my mom. You know, my mom is probably watching.
I think my mom would leave the bar to watch this.
All right.
Hi, Mrs. Brucci.
My mom's like, somebody recognize me.
Nikki, they said your name.
Yeah, right. So we've got a really cool show, and we've got a good variety of cool collectible comics, all at different price points. I think what we want to do, though, is start with Pride, DC's Pride. This is the oversized graphic novel. It has been a really great seller. It's got fantastic stories by some wonderful creators. Beautiful Jim Lee cover.
Oh, I love that.
Even though this is sold out in many stores, we're going to offer it at cover price because we want people to pick this up and read it. And some of the great creators involved include, well, first of all, it's got great characters: Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Midnighter, the one name that I'm Extreno, Batwoman, Aqualad, Alan Scott, Obsidian, Future State Flash, Renee Montoya, Pied Piper, and so many more. And it's just got some great stories from, including a pinup gallery from Travis Moore, Chris Anka, Kevin Wada, Sophie Campbell, Nick Robles, and just so many more creators. It's oversized, which is why it was $9.99. And it just has a lot of incredible stories. So, again, we're bringing it in tonight for Pride Month, and we are offering it at cover price.
Cool book. I really like that, Jim Lee.
Yeah, Jim, you know, the good thing about Jim doing the cover is it brings a lot of attention to Pride Month, to this great book, so that people can really appreciate it. Hey, Wilfredo, how are you, man? Last week, Wilfredo picked up a copy. He either picked it up last week or Wednesday. It was Wednesday? Okay.
I felt a disturbance in the force. Wilfredo's here.
Well, Fredo is our number one guy. Now, we are going to reveal one other thing. I need to tell everybody. In honor of Jojo's being here, we are going to give everyone a free collectible item.
Oh,
and so everybody will get one thanks to Jojo.
What? That's so cool.
You cannot pick yours from the vault. John's like, Nick, just give me the key to your office. I'll go pick a few things. So, do you ever watch now for us older people? Hey, Jeffrey, how are you? John is kind of like the old Bugs Bunny cartoon when Bugs Bunny's splitting up the loot with the mobsters. He's like, one for you, one for me, two for you, one, two for me, three for you, 1, 2, 3 for me. It's like, John, I thought you only went to go get a couple of cards. He's like, I did. I only pulled 8 cards for everybody else. I just happened to pull 48 for me.
There's a 52 in a deck.
So this is just a great comic, and again, it's in honor of Pride Month, and you can feel the support because so many retailers across the country sold out. So we wanted to support Pride Month as well, and we bought quite a few copies because you know what, it may be Pride Month in June, but we share our love for the LGBTQ community year round. Absolutely. So Pride Month doesn't begin on June 1st and then June 30th. We respect everybody all year round.
And I'll tell you what this book is really good for.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, Ronald. Go ahead.
I'll tell you what this book is really good for. You know how people kind of come into the hobby and then leave and come back and leave and come back. This is a great way if you've been away for a little while, right? To get a quote-unquote sampler of some of the best creators out there and see what they're doing. Yeah. Maybe you've stepped away for a while, or, maybe you've lost yourself in the world of video games or whatever, and you're missing your comics. This is a book, great way to sort of not only good cause, but, take a look at some of the stuff that's being done. And, oh, wow, this is really... And
we sold one Batwoman Pride to Kavi. Thank you, Kavi.
There we go.
Awesome, Kavi.
So sweet. And we want to just thank everybody. Look, even if you don't buy anything today, we just appreciate you giving us your time. We do this as much for fun, as much to give information as we do. Obviously we're happy to sell, and we're just happy to be here. Look, I will say that Wilfredo and Ronald are 2 of our biggest diehard guys. So nice. It's always great to have those guys always come back. It makes you feel like you're doing something right when people come back.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It's that sense of community,
All right. And we have another one, a claim from Ronald. Awesome, Ronald.
Thank you,
this
Ronald.
Really is a great book. And it helps spread the word, and this is why we want to continue to offer them at cover price. We just feel that we want the fans to read it. That is the most important part.
Well, I just saw on Twitter this week, people are saying it's already above cover price.
Yeah.
It's already sort of gone between that run is gone.
Yep.
And you're bopping back into your store and it's $14, $16, $18, depending on where you're at.
So, but it's our pleasure to bring it in at cover price. So let's move on to, I think one of the things we should move on to is, I don't remember offering this. You think we may have. So we're going to show this Vampirella Strikes #1. Ooh. This is a Mike Mayhew Blood Red Ultra Limited cover. Now, this was written by Tom Snagowski. This was drawn by Johnny D. Johnny D is a great writer. A great artist. He was one of David Finch's students, and this is one of his first professional works. Now, Nick's a little bit old, so he needs to actually. Let me just show one thing. This is limited to 50, as the sticker says. This is a Dynamite limited edition. Certificate of authenticity also states that it's limited to 50. So we have a few copies left that we pulled from the archives. And Ronald, no, the Pride book with Batwoman is not signed. It is unsigned. And if you're asking about the Vampirella is not signed either, but it's a limited edition. One thing that I want to show you, when it comes to Dynamite Entertainment, this is from 2012, by the way. This is almost 10 years old. When you collect movie memorabilia, sports memorabilia, music memorabilia, TV memorabilia, coins, the hollow foil, any seals are meant to not be open. Here at Dynamite and Dynamic Forces, we put a little bit of extra into making the seals so that you can open them, because nothing would make us happier than you're carefully taking the seal off, opening up the comic and reading it, even if it is signed, even if it is a limited edition. What I want to do is, Mike Mayhew is one of the best known Vampirella artists.
Gorgeous.
What I also want to do is just show some of the interiors. So this is, what's the MSRP on this? Is it $50 or something different?
No, I think it's $49.99, right?
So it's a $49.99 MSRP. We only have 5 of these.
I'm sorry, it's a $75 MSRP.
It's a $75 MSRP. Okay, John corrected me.
I'm sorry, I need to get my glasses.
So this is a $75 MSRP, and we're going to have it for $19.69. 1969 is the year I was born, but that's not the reason why we're doing it. We're doing it because it was the year Vampirella first appeared. And I have to tell you, we're both 52. She just looks a lot better than I do.
I'm going to say, what happened?
She's on a straight liquid diet. She just drinks blood.
Does she even age? Let's be real.
No,
not really.
Never.
So this is a really cool book. It is by Tom Snagowski. It is limited to only 50 in the world. We released this in 2012, the series, and that's when the limited edition cover came out. It's a Dynamite Premium. And by the way, the holofoil seal on the Dynamite books has the DE logo for Dynamite Entertainment. So it's just a great book.
So
you said Mayhew did the cover, but who did the interiors?
Johnny D.
Johnny D. Okay.
His full name is Johnny DeSergis, and none of us can ever pronounce it right. So we've been calling him Johnny D since day one. And Wilfredo has grabbed a Vampirella. Awesome, nice. Wilfredo. Thank you.
Thanks, Wilfredo.
So have you had much exposure with Vampirella? Have you been a fan? Something new for you?
I definitely have some vampy books, but no, not too much. I have a few. I definitely have a few. I really love, no. You know what? I was thinking Red Sonja. Did Perillo was on Red Sonja, right?
Yes, Perillo's on Red Sonja.
Yeah, and no, I think I also have some Amy Chu Vampirella.
Nice.
Yeah, love that. Love Amy Chu.
I think I saw in one of your videos you actually had a Red Sonja Vampirella meets Betty and Veronica.
Yeah. I do. I pick them up randomly. I just love that. I love horror in general, so it's really nice to grab those when I can.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wilfredo's been into Vampirella since he was a teenager. So cool.
Nice.
Me too. That was 1969.
For those of you tuning in just now for the first time, we have Jojo of Flix and Comics on the air with us. Jojo's the best. She has a really cool YouTube channel, and it's Flix, Flix, and Comics with also an X at the end.
Yep.
Wow, Wilfredo started collecting at 9 years old. That is so awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah. I started around the same age, but very seldomly. And then it wasn't until I got a lot older, probably high school to college was when I started picking it up a lot more. But yeah, I definitely picked up a few comics back in elementary school.
Nice. Mm-hmm. And isn't it just so great that you're able to take your passion and your love of comics and have a YouTube channel with a following, and we
For
have
sure.
some crossover with people like Kavi and so many other great
Oh yeah,
collectors.
that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, just becoming friends with all these people that I feel like otherwise we would never have met. I mean, Kavi's from New York, so yeah, I mean, maybe we
Not in the
could have
neighborhood.
met up at a con or something, but yeah, hopefully in the future we can all meet up at a con. That'd be awesome.
That will be awesome. That will be 100%. While Wilfredo, one of his first books, if not his first book, was Web of Spider-Man #1.
Wow.
Man, I
Wow.
remember that issue. Greg LaRocque art, 65 cents. Like,
65
oh
cents.
my God, how did it go from 60 cents to 65 cents? I got $3. That's one less comic I can buy. I got to get another. That's 65 cents a comic. Now that's $3.25. It's like
when every time comics went up, that meant I had to spend more time with my dad working. So I always have like traumatic flashbacks from that because I like to see my dad about 10 minutes a day and be out.
And all you kept doing was thinking, I'm getting more comics.
I'm getting more comics.
I'm getting more comics.
Great onions. Okay.
Yeah. Are you going to go to New York Comic Con, Jojo, or is that too far of a trip?
I would love to. It's on my bucket list. I still haven't been there before, so yeah, I would love to go visit Kavi out there.
That would be cool. I'm waiting for Kavi. I'm going to put him on the spot. I'm waiting for Kavi to invite me to his channel, man.
Oh snap, Kavi! There you go. Gotta do it
Kavi's
now.
Kavi's like, I saw enough of you today, Nick, on Ruben's sales show. We don't take it easy, Nick. Let's get to know each other a little better.
You're an alternate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, all right. So going back to this is a $75 book, and there's only 50 in the world. We have 4 left now.
Oh, but you don't have 4 left.
We have 3 left now. John likes to do this.
The best thing about this gig is I never miss out on books that I want.
I was like tempted too, because that's a great cover right there.
Please be careful handling my comics, sir.
And he gets free shipping and handling.
Yeah.
So look, and we never want to influence you to buy anything because of perceived value as speculation. What we want to do is only impress upon you. Right now, collectibles are shooting up in value.
Yeah.
The newest Heritage auction with lots of collectibles from comics and original art just took in $22 million in 4 days, an all-time record. There is never a good chance to buy comics or collectibles than now. But when you have something that has a $75 MSRP and it's at $19.69 and there's only 2 left because I'm sending one to Jojo, that might be a good time to pick it up. That might be a good time.
Aw.
Nice.
Hey, and real quick, Andrew, yeah, you're late again, but better late than ever, man. It's been a while. I think we're all doing well. I won a Ninja Turtles original art page. You and me both, Wilfredo.
Let me just throw this out there really quickly. If in the next, till 8 o'clock, if somebody else wants this, I'll be happy to, step aside and.
For free? Do I get to keep the $20?
I'm doing this for $6 a night to Diet Coke. I'm in it for the money.
Heritage is my. I can't see. I'm old. What's that last word?
Caliente. It's muy caliente.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Vamp, please, for James Garrison. James, good to see you. We are down to 1. You know what? All kidding aside, you know what? You come in, you work it. We're going to be down to 1. If it sells through, it sells through. So, Jeffrey, yeah, I think you did. What does that mean, my friend? I don't know about what I think you did means. Clarify.
It's a beautiful book.
It is a beautiful book.
Jojo, you're going to like this book.
It is. Mayhew's the best.
Yeah.
I did get to meet him one day, actually. He's really nice.
He is a sweetheart. Oh, okay. He's talking to Kavi. All right.
Okay.
Carry on.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Yeah, everybody wants, and we are sold, it looks like. All right, sold out. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, Heritage is very hot right now. All collectibles are hot. I mean, Forbes just ran an interview with Lon from Heritage, the VP for comics, and they were talking about collectibles being hot. I mean, I was reading a story today. So in America alone, and we have some fans outside of America, but in America alone, during the pandemic, the American public has saved $1.5 trillion. $1.5 trillion. There are people that are revenge vacationing. That's what they're calling it. That are going on vacation, paying top dollar for everything. It's just it. I mean, there was a Hollywood Reporter story today that there is this. I'm not kidding when I say this. There is a pet grooming place in LA that charges $700 to give your pets pedicures, and they are sold out for the foreseeable future.
Oh my goodness.
That is wild. Want to revenge by collectibles?
Well, I'm saying people are already revenge buying collectibles, so that's all I'm saying.
Stick it to the man and buy some.
Yeah, don't buy pedicures for your animal. I mean, look,
the dog is fine.
Listen, give the animal food, water, a safe place. Not a $700 pedicure. That's kind of crazy in my book.
Yeah.
Comics. What do you do?
Might as well get a key book with that money.
Right. What did Kavi say? I saw the Forbes piece, shared it to my Instagram. Good article. There you go. Andrew knows where it's at. For $700, he could get a sweet Mark Bagley page.
Oh, wow.
Right. Well, Andrew, don't say you would never spend it on a pet. You wouldn't spend $700 on a pedicure on a pet. But the other thing is, from when the stock market went down and real estate has shot up, the wealth in our country has gone up another $5 trillion this year alone. It's like, it's crazy. I didn't get the memo. I didn't get the memo, and I didn't get my share. Where's my share? Oh, I got these. I'm happy. I got comics.
I lost $20 sitting here. What is
But you gained a $75 comic.
I did. As far as I'm concerned, I'm $55 up.
There you go. And 39 cents.
And great company is always free. So there you go.
There you go. And the best company is here because Jojo is joining us for the first time.
Oh, yeah, last time. We're not that funny.
I think we're going to go to commercial break, but as a teaser, we are coming back with Spawn Universe.
Oh, look at the cover.
Dang, that's nice.
I wish they did more covers like that. Like original art-esque covers.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? So, I mean, this is Image's best-selling Spawn book. It's best-selling comic in like 20 years. So
Since Walking Dead, right?
Yeah. There you go. And Spencer Beck comes in sniping, saying that he has a few $700 Mark Bagley pages for sale. So Spencer Beck is from Dan Barry. Spencer, of course you do. Spencer Beck is from the Artist Choice, one of the best art dealers in the country. And he has a great list of clientele. Dan Jurgens, George Perez, Keith Giffen, Mark Bagley, John Romita Jr., John Romita Sr.
Wow.
The list goes on and on. Spencer, feel free to pop in your creators in the message. Everybody will see it.
I have a question about Spencer. He always pops up as soon as money and original art is mentioned.
Yeah, right?
Do you think he's like Professor X sitting with the helmet, and the second that comes up, he knows and he immediately logs in?
Well, let's talk about Professor X for a minute. We're going to go on the total tangent right now.
Okay.
So let's see. Todd looking forward to all the new Spawn titles. So are we. Yeah. Think about this. the guy always wore a suit until X-Men 193. Then all of a sudden he went from wearing a suit, because the old joke used to be you can tell the difference in styles because of what Professor X's tie would be.
Yeah, the suit never changed. It was the tie would go from here to like a pinstripe tie.
Yeah.
Like I really think like Bill Sienkiewicz gave like a line.
Yeah, but then in 193 he wore the punk rock outfit. He had the spiked arms. Remember when he was with the Morlocks?
The Morlocks, yeah.
Yep. But what's the creepiest thing Professor X ever said? What is the creepiest thing you ever said?
Do you want to come to my school?
Well,
hey, you kids, I got this school.
All right, we got to go to break. When we come back, I will say the creepiest thing that he said.
No.
All right, we'll be back after the break. So literally, Spencer comes on, we're talking, and I've got somebody texting me about Spencer and Mark Bagley pages. See what you started, Andrew? See what you started? Spencer's probably sold out anyway. It's Bagley. It's Bagley.
I'm always glad when that kid catches a break.
Yeah, right? All right. We have Spawn Universe #1.
That is so cool.
This is the line art incentive. So what we have here is the limited edition incentive. What are we offering this at tonight, John? Come on, John, be on top of this. I can't do everything.
What book is this again? Spawn Universe?
Yes, Spawn Universe. The one we've been talking about.
Its retail value is $149.99. Oh, I'm sorry. Price at the site's $92.
All right, $92 for 1992, the year that that Image first began. Now, everybody help me. What was MSRP on this? Was it $8 or $10? Does anybody know what the MSRP is on the regular book? Have you read this yet, John?
I have not read this yet.
I know, it's hot off the press. So I think, Rex, can you Google real quick how much the regular cover was? So you had to buy how many? 50 of these? You had to buy 50 Spawn Universe #1s to be able to get this. So I will say that more likely than not, Dan, was it $6 MSRP? Okay, thanks, Dan.
I was just about to say 8 because I'm going blind. I looked at my phone and I'm like, oh, that's an 8. Clearly it's not. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you, Dan. So
good old Dan.
Right?
Terrible.
And Dan is being polite today because Dan usually just reams into me. He just does. He says I'm not special, though. He does it to everybody. Does he do it to you, Jojo? I bet you he does not do it to you.
You know what? I think I've seen him hanging out in the, is it Comic Book Women or Nearing Nirvana? They talk about him too there. But yeah, no, he's usually not in my chat, but I've seen him around for sure.
Awesome. Ronald is taking a Spawn Universe. Dan, give me time. It's still early.
He's got to warm up.
He knows here. Oh, man.
Yeah, see, Dan says both CBW and Nearing Nirvana. Yeah, I knew I recognized him.
There you go. No, he's a pretty good egg. He's being polite because you're here, I think. When we have a special guest. So Ronald picked up one of these. I think we have 4 of them for tonight. So 1 out of 4 is gone. That leaves us with 3 others. So look, Spawn has been on fire. Todd did something fantastic with Spawn. With issue 300, he got the best of the best back on. I will answer that in a second, Andrew. He got the best of the best back on. He got Greg Capullo. He got J. Scott Campbell to do interior pages. He got Scott Snyder to do a story. He made Spawn 300 the hottest book that it could be. That carried over to 301 and up. 300 was historic, and 301 was historic for the longest running creator-owned book. So he really went on fire. Then he started really seeding the Spawn universe with new characters. Gunslinger Spawn, Hell Spawn, so many old and new characters, old, updated, new ones. And everything's been on fire. He's growing the Spawn universe. He's brought in some great creators like Brett Booth, Carlos Barberi, so many great people. And now Spawn universe is hot. $92 is a great deal, in my opinion. Again, if you were to buy this to get this for free yourself, you would have to buy 50 of these at $6 each. I'm sure you would have gotten some discount from your retailer if you're pre-buying 50. But, you could have paid as much as $300. Now for $92, you can get it straight away. So it's a great book, and it's a great value.
You won't see that. You know what dealer incentives are like at cons.
Yeah, I'm looking at Dan's comment, and I'm not going to even comment. And what...
we got Freaky Louie in the chat.
Oh, he's talking about it. You had to buy 50 of these. That's a load of comics to carry. Yeah. Nick, what book did Spawn beat for? Cerebus. Cerebus. So 2 Canadians going head to head. So it was Cerebus 300, and Spawn with Todd made it at 312, 314, 318. Hey, Victoria, great to see you. So to answer Andrew's question, the way I know Jojo is I like to go through YouTube, and I like to watch YouTubers that love comics, YouTubers that care about the industry, care about the passion, and Jojo just was great. So I reached out to her, and I just said, you know what? You're doing a great job. let me send you some Dynamite Premium books so that you can use them as a giveaway to your subscribers. Have fun with it. We started emailing, and we had Jem on the air last Saturday, and I was like, hey, Jojo, would you like to come on the air? So
totally. Thank you for doing that too. I think it's really great what you're doing, and taking an interest in us small creators. That's just awesome. You don't see that too often, so the support is always appreciated.
Yeah, we like to give everybody a lift. Now, Dan, I didn't know you had a site. All right, man. Send me the link. We'll check it out, man. We'll check it out. If you're going to be polite the rest of the show, I'll send you something. If you're not polite the rest of the show, I'll probably still send you something.
You have to send him something.
Yeah. So no, you know what it is? It's like anybody who helps spread the word of comics makes comics better to me. Everybody who has a positive message, it's important to me. It's important to me to support them. So, and that's to me, that's more important than anything. Look, when I first saw JoJo's show, I just looked at what she did, and I was just like, she's got passion. She's impressive. She has a great show. Let's help grow her subscriber base. Let's give her some giveaways. And that was it. It was just, I was impressed with her. And, and again, while the experience, we have a lot of viewers after, while the experience is simulcast on Facebook and YouTube, Twitter, and our website all at the same time. And we probably have the most traffic on our website. Everybody, whether you're watching this now or you watch this later, go to YouTube. Well, first of all, if you're watching this now, go after 8 o'clock. But whether you're watching now or watching later, exactly, go to YouTube, and JoJo's exclusively on YouTube, Flix and Comics.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Flix and Comics, Comix. The one thing I want to do is I want JoJo to talk for a little bit because I've been talking for a lot. And I just wonder. Rex is still waiting to say something.
It's been like 3 months, right?
All right.
I will say this before you let her talk. I watched her show, and after doing a whole bunch of these shows, my thought was, that's how that's supposed to go.
That's how a real
show works. So thank you.
No. Jojo, talk a little bit about yourself, about what got you into doing this and everything.
Yeah, so like I said a little earlier, I've always collected comics here and there. I got deeper into it kind of around college, and then once I went, started working, I had obviously adult money that I could spend, so I started collecting even more, and then I moved out here to Vegas. And by collecting, I do mean just any like comics or also figures. I'm a big figure collector as well. But yeah, I moved out here, and I feel like I left a lot of my friends back in Cali. So, out here is a little tougher to make friends as an adult. You go to work every day, you come home, and it's just like the same thing over and over. So it was harder. And I thought, let's look on YouTube. I was randomly browsing one day, and I literally just typed in comic collector, and I started seeing a bunch of different people like just posting their hauls. And I thought that was really awesome. And they were very like nice. I would leave comments and be like, oh, that was really, I love this book. That's cool. I have this book too. And like, we would just start talking like that. And I got to know a lot of people just through the comments. And then it just clicked one day, and I was like, why don't I just make a channel myself? That way I could kind of engage with this community more. And yeah, I started it. It was called Pop.Comics. And then I was like, you know what? The name's not really working for me. So I changed it. And now, because I also wanted to incorporate film, because that is a passion of mine too. It's like what I studied. So I really wanted to add that to, do more videos and stuff like reviews and that kind of thing. So I started doing that. And yeah, I just met a lot of cool people, and it's just been really, really fun. And also it makes going to the cons a lot just just a lot better because I get to interact with the people that I see on screen like all the time. And it's interesting. Like the other day, I just met someone at Torpedo here in Vegas, and it was nuts because we've only engaged here on YouTube. So, with the screen, and it's just like crazy to see somebody standing there in front of me like this is real life. And just the connections you make on here is priceless to me. And just the fact that we all have a lot in common with our likes, and we all collect in the same way and stuff. And so and then I started incorporating like auctions, which I just did a few weeks ago, and that was really fun. It was a new thing that I had never done. So that was an experience in and of itself, but it was definitely something that I know I'll improve on. That's for sure. I have some things I want to change, some little tweaks, and that's what's important about YouTube too. You always have to be evolving, making it better and growing. But I've just had a blast here, and that's it. And the whole purpose of it is just to put myself out there to meet like-minded people, basically. So
Nice. So there's two comments here. Two from Dan. We're tired of hearing Nick's voice. Let Jojo speak. So Jojo,
that should be a hashtag. Let Jojo speak.
No, it's got to be the whole thing. We're tired of hearing Nick's voice. Let Jojo speak. Then we have Spencer chiming in so politely. When is Nick not talking? Obviously, when Jojo's speaking. And then Dan, of course, has to come back and say Nick doesn't talk when he's asleep. Dan, how do you know? Were you in bed with me? How do you know that?
It's a family show. What are we doing? It's a family show.
Maybe he tucked me in when I wasn't looking.
No.
Jojo is very genuine, a true collector, fan, and a huge supporter of the community at large. I agree wholeheartedly. And it is the best community in the world. Yep, Jojo has a channel, Jeffrey. You gotta check it out. Again, Flix and Comics, just like it says Jojo at Flix and Comics. You go to YouTube, you put Jojo Flix and Comics in the search, and it will pop up. And my man Jerry is let's see. I can mute Nick whenever I want.
Wow. I'll say this though, when you check out her channel, the first thing that jumps out at you, I mean, let's be honest, there's a lot of people that do this, right? The first thing that jumps out is realness, authenticity. And I've learned this working in different mediums of TV and radio. People can tell pretty quickly. Yeah. Did you just catch a check and sit here and say, buy this comic book, and you smile and you say all the right things. But real fans know that, this is just your job. When you watch her show, you can sense she's one of us. Yeah. So, immediately you want to watch it again. Yeah. You know what I mean? Our notification bell, I'm obligated to ask you to hit it. Her notification bell, you should definitely hit. Yes. Because, you don't want to miss the content there.
And not only hit her notification bell, seriously, go all the way. Share her page. Yeah. Share it to your friends. Talk about it. Because I am telling you right now, what we need in this world is that by the end of first of all, Jojo, next auction you do, remind me to send you some more free items so that you can give it away to your fans in the auction. So you're giving people stuff even if they can't necessarily afford to participate in the auction because of the way prices keep going up. And the other thing is that's really important. Nothing would make me happier than to see Jojo be between 8,000 and 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year.
Yeah.
We need to get her there.
I mean, yeah. Hopefully with a lot more hard work and stuff, that's the goal, but we'll see. And I do appreciate the support. Thank you guys for the kind words too.
Well, it's what John said, when I came across your channel, it was the genuine love that you have for comics.
I watch a lot of these things and I'm kind of the people are polite, they're pleasant, there's not any, I'm not going to bash anybody, but sometimes,
it's more of a business.
Yeah, it's a business. More of a business. You can Miss Jen comes on.
Right.
And I'm okay, she's one of us. Jojo comes on. She's one of us. I'm not going to name any names, but sometimes somebody comes on and, well, you've just hired a professional presenter
Right.
to stand in front of the product. If I swapped out comics and put in,
Mops.
video games or mops, it's essentially the same product, very polished and played.
Yeah.
And I think
you and I are anything but polished.
Polished.
Oh yeah, I mess up all the time.
This is the rough cut.
This is us. This is me and John Polish. Thank God you guys don't see the real us.
I on this week because Jojo was on. Usually I do this in flip flops.
Oh, yeah. We're kidding about some of what we say. We're kidding about some. Let's see. I'm not mad at it. My fave Jojo question. Put it on a T-shirt.
I tend to say that a lot. Like, I don't hate it.
So let's see. What do we got here? What's Dan? Love is all you need. She loves you. Oh God, Nick. Yeah. All right, Dan. All right.
You see how Spencer's saying all we
The
need is
Beatles,
love?
right?
I guarantee you, if I ask him for a page and offer him love because that's all he needs, that page isn't coming.
Yeah,
all he needs is love and $6,000.
Right. All right. So we are going to. Oh, God.
I love how Dan's commenting from Facebook and from YouTube. That's funny.
That is the best part, that he's going back and forth. It's not necessarily Jekyll and Hyde. It's kind of like half hide and hide. Like on one, he's a little bit nicer than the other.
It's hiding hider.
Hide and hider.
Hide and hider, man. Where's Jekyll? No.
Oh man, let's see. Oh, long day for Kavi. Long day for Kavi. All right, let's move on to, we were talking about Jim Lee earlier. We have, and by the way, this is number one. We're going to do something we have hardly ever done. This is Doomsday Clock, number one, Elite Gold Signature Series. Let me show the signature at the bottom. Signed by Jim Lee. This is the Great Jeff Johns series.
Oof.
I think that's one we have.
First of all, we only have one.
Yeah.
And we only have number one left. Wow. And the certificate has number one on it. We only had 25 signed in Elite Gold Signature Series.
It's beautiful.
This is normally a $300 book. And the $300 price was an introductory price, which is why we've sold almost all of them. So this is normally $299.99. And this may be something that Ronald or Andrew or Wilfredo or someone else jumps on. In honor of Jojo, and then when we go to the next break, I really am going to go get the bonus for everybody. Remember, in honor of Jojo, every single person, one per family, one per
household.
One per household. Every single person will get a free premium today. Let's see what Jojo. Look at this. You got someone with stars in their eyes.
Oh,
Nice.
hey, Luz. Yeah, he comes to visit me a couple times in my channel.
Nice. So we're going to do something we have not done. We're going to do something that's going to possibly make Jerry upset. But since Jerry said he can mute me at any time, Jerry is in charge between 6 p.m. and 7:59 p.m. But after 7:59 p.m.
I said that.
Oh, hello. He just pops in for that.
Yes, that was Kyle. Kyle took over for Jerry. Kyle did not want me having fun. All right, so Kyle, what's supposed to be the JoJo price on this? What's the JoJo? You know what? Forget about it. We're going to do $100 for JoJo.
Oh, wow.
This is the JoJo price. Only number one out of 25. First person who claims it gets a $300 Jim Lee sold to Wilfredo.
I knew it, Wilfredo. I knew
Nice.
it.
So, Wilfredo, you have number one. It is Elite Gold Signature Series, signed by Jim Lee. Here you go. And remember one thing. I love this story. And as I've always said, there is a certificate of authenticity. But if you take the holofoil seal, put it on the side carefully, You can open it and read it, and I highly recommend you read it. Because here's the one thing John and I talk about on this show. We were saying this earlier. Obviously, we love it when you guys pick something up because it means that we're doing our job, bringing you beat me to the gun. Good grab,
We're
sir.
going to start calling Wilfredo the gunslinger because my boy don't miss when he shoots.
I know, right? We obviously, when you do buy, when we're showing the cool comics on the air, it makes us really happy. It means we're bringing you what you like. But even if you don't buy it, buy the unsigned at your local comic store. Support your local retailer. Pick up issue 1. Pick up issue 1 and beyond.
Those guys will be happy to get it.
You know, it's really, really important that you support your local retailer. And Wilfredo read the whole run. Awesome. Yeah. By the way, we have a special sticker for this, just to let everybody know.
Is the sticker just saying, well, not to John? Oh, no. I was getting ready to run out to the BMW when he said $100. I was like, wait a minute. I got 4 $25 bills in the console. I think the sold out signs from now on, seriously, you have the little VF logo and a picture of Wilfredo going, oh, too slow.
All right. Speaking of gold, we have a cool Uncle Scrooge comic with a hand-drawn sketch by Ken Hazer. And we're 3 minutes to break, so I want to show this real quick. These are all hand-drawn original pieces of art, okay? Again, it does come with a certificate of authenticity. It does come with the DF holofoil seal. What's the MSRP on this?
Just looked at this. The MSRP on this is
$89.99.
$89.99.
$89.99. What do we want to bring this at? 88, 87, 86, 85, $39.99.
Wow,
you don't negotiate
awesome.
very well, but okay. This is not just a remark alert. This is almost like a gold signature.
Well, that's the whole thing. We
alert.
did it. I mean,
Right?
come on.
Yeah, that's a great deal.
It has to be gold.
So, Dan Barry, $10. No sale. No sale. Ronald claims an Uncle Scrooge. How many do we have?
You know what? We should check before you start saying. And you get an Uncle Scrooge, and you get an Uncle Scrooge. We have 3, according to the sheet.
We have 3. So Ronald picked up 1. Who else is going to pick up 1? Again, this is hand-drawn original art. MSRP is $89.99. And again, we're not suggesting you buy this for any form of speculation. We want you to buy it because you'll appreciate the artwork. And we talk about price and we talk about the collector market heating up just to let you know that you are getting a value here.
Ken, if you look at Ken's style, we've done a bunch of Ken remark stuff, right?
Right.
This is like a different style for him. This is like a little gear shift.
It is.
Usually his art, like especially we see him do like an Odin sketch or something like that. It's like edgy. It's got like a real sort of like weight to it. This is just like hey, let me show you I can do Disney too. That's super.
It is. It is. So Ronald picked one up. We have 2 left. And it really, really is just a great sketch. I mean, look at it. He brought a little bit of fun to it. It is so cool. Yeah. And I will say one thing. It is a little bit more difficult to draw with a marker, which isn't a black marker. The metallic markers are harder to draw. They sometimes, I don't want to say break, but sometimes like extra will come out. You got to get rid of them. I think out of the run that we did have to get rid of one of them. I mean, Ken is really careful, so that was cool. It is completely Carl Barks. It is completely Carl Barks. Come on, Dan. Just once, let me see you spend money with me. If I'm sending you free stuff, just once, I want you to buy something.
Didn't he offer you $10?
I meant a real. I tell you what. You know what? I was going to do $60 because Kyle decided to lower the price. Everybody's getting a better price. I'm here. I've had a long day. I'm crazy. We're doing $39.99. So let's see if Dan comes through. Let's see. I'm gonna egg Dan on like he eggs me on. But I think we're gonna go to commercial break right now, which means I'm going to go get the goodies.
Uh-oh.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Was a gunslinger.
Well, Fredo, we need a picture of you as a gunslinger.
Yeah. Quick draw.
Dan has a huge Alex Ross Marvel litho from DF on his wall. Dude, I want to see that. Take a picture.
That's cool.
A picture's worth 1,000 words.
Yeah, but what has he done for DF lately?
He supports our show.
It's some business, man.
He hits like. He better hit like. You know.
He hit thumbs in the middle.
Hide and hider. Hit like.
Hider.
All right. We went to the vault. We picked something up. This is from 21 years ago.
Oh.
Witchblade Millennium trading cards.
Awesome.
We have limited edition signed by Witchblade co-creator David Wall. Check that out.
Does that say out of 700?
I'm sorry?
Does that say out of 700?
Yep, out of 700. So these are from 21 years ago.
Wow. So
these were in the vault. I'm going to ask Kyle to put Jojo on to talk about herself a little bit. Again, Jojo is exclusive to YouTube, Flix and Comics, because take me off real quick. Dan Barry actually sent me this picture, and I need to send it to you. So,
not only that, but people actually like her.
So yeah,
people actually like her.
Well, I guess I could remind everybody that I am holding a giveaway right now on my channel. You can go check that out. It'll be the 2K subscriber giveaway, and Dynamic Forces / Dynamite is sponsoring. So I am giving away these beauties right here, thanks to Nick Barucci and his team. We got this one. We got some Red Sonja. These are virgin covers, limited edition beauties here.
Yep.
Yeah, it is DJ Force.
So yeah, we are giving those away. I will be doing the live drawing tomorrow. So that'll be at 6 p.m. Pacific. So yeah, tune into that.
All right, cool. 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 Pacific.
Right.
And
I better enter because I never get any cool stuff here at Dynamite.
You have to pay for your cool stuff. So what we're going to do, Jojo, send me an email also later. We'll make sure we hype it up on our social media as well.
Cool. I will.
So, all right, everybody who picks something up tonight, again, limit one per person. Witchblade from the Millennium Series Chase card, signed by co-creator David Wall. Everyone will get one of these. This is 21 years old, and this was one of our best-selling trading card series at the time. So, and Ronald, put up Ronald's comment. The signed prints that you won about a few weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, they should have gone out, but if not, Rex will make sure that they do. And
somebody wake up Rex.
Are you kidding me? Rex is putting all the funny Post-its together. So 1 down, 2 to go. Reminder. Come on, Dan. You can spend one more on. I'm only kidding, Dan.
You have been blocked. That's what I'm waiting to see.
Yeah, right. All right. Let's show. Look at that.
Wow. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Alex Ross, he's another one that's on my bucket list too to meet.
He is fantastic. He is one of the nicest guys you will ever meet. So talented, so polite. And man, Dan is now actually, I just sent Kyle something else that Dan sent. So it's really cool. By the way, if you're watching right now, whether on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, please share. Obviously, if you're watching on our website, you can share it to anywhere you want. Please hit like. Please hit subscribe. Please hit the bell for notifications. And again, share if you can. We love you guys for it. Let's see. What did Ronald say? I collected the Witchblade trading card series. I managed to collect all of the set, including the chase cards. I was coming from someone outside of Dynamic Forces. I've met Ross before. He got tired of cons. That's true. I forgot about that. Adam, how are you, sir? That lithograph is 3 feet long and 6 feet long and 3 feet high. Yes, you have no idea how. In the year 2000, technology was not that great. So getting those lithographs made took a
large digital format printing. Is that what they used to call that?
Yeah, it was almost impossible. We had to go through like 4 different print runs till we got it right.
Very quick Alex Ross story because I don't want to waste any time. 2 times in my life, I've seen someone wave to a large crowd in the metropolitan area, and they had the same exact reaction. One was His Eminence the Pope a few years ago in Philadelphia, and one was Alex Ross in Chicago. I'm going to say maybe it's 2012, 2013, the McCormick Plaza Hotel in Chicago. I guess he was just there to hang out. If you've been to McCormick Plaza, it's got like the massive escalator and the other. He's down there. He just kind of waves to people. Everybody had the same reaction. Like, there was like the air pressure dropped from all the gasping, and there had to be 1,000 people in this lobby. And I was just like, so that's what that's like. And I didn't see it again until the Pope came to Philadelphia.
Driving the Fiat.
People are like, oh. And I'm like, I've seen Alex Ross.
Good thing the Pope is very, very modest
and understanding.
So we have Fantastic Four. We're going to do some Silver Age because we want to get to this and that. We have Fantastic Four 9, 10, and 45.
Ooh.
So first Inhumans, second Doctor Doom, second Submariner. Sorry, man. We will figure out how to not allow so much glare in the future.
It's so hard. I mean, that's always just a problem.
It is. So these are $450 each, and they're all graded 4.0. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. I'm wrong about that. I thought I'm missing one of the
one I'm holding up for people?
Yes, sorry. The 45 is not a 4.0. I'll look that up in a second. So number 8 was the first Puppet Master, Alicia's father. So
those are gorgeous.
And they are all 4.0s.
Kavi's asking condition. They
are 4.0s, my friend. Very good. Very good, very good plus. Come on, Kavi, you made a lot of money today. I heard Ruben say that he owes you everything, and you said he could keep a little bit of the money. So I saw how much Ruben made today. Geez, I know how much he made from me. So Submariner, one of my 2 favorite Marvel characters. No, you were very kind. You told Ruben he can keep the money. Obviously, Alicia Masters. You know what I really enjoyed? Dan Slott's Fantastic Four is just so great. But issue 4, where the Thing goes to talk to Puppet Master before he marries Alicia, I thought that was so great. Kavi will appreciate this. I actually own the 2 pages where he walks into the room talking to the Puppet Master by Mark Buckingham.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome.
That scene is very much almost like a callback to something you would see from, I think, Lee and Kirby.
Yeah.
Where they would, every once in a while, Kirby would kind of expose that very human side of the thing.
Yeah.
You know, because we're just used to seeing him be big, loud, whatever. And they would always, every once in a while, try to show you that there was like a man under the monster.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what that reminded me of when he went to talk to the Puppet Master. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I mean, he didn't knock the building down. You know, he didn't do any of the usual clobbering time stuff.
So let's do this. Let's see. What did Dan say? Dan will always say he has something better than I have. I have a copy of Iron Man Submariner 1. Oh my God. Actually, now you got me jealous. Holy shit.
Yeah.
8.5 signed by Stanley Gene Colan.
Damn.
And
Nick, he used to put an original piece of art in the swear jar.
Thank you, Kyle.
Oh my God. Holy.
How come he has so much good stuff? Does he own a comic book company too?
Yeah, right? Wow.
That would be crazy.
All right. Wow. That got me. You got me, man. You got me. Dan, congratulations.
We need to take an extra break?
Yeah, right?
Do we need another picture?
Like, somebody to tag him, buddy. He's got the vapors.
Wow.
That's
wow.
incredible.
Yeah. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do the JoJo special today. Did I really curse?
You did curse.
Oh,
You did? I didn't even hear it.
I missed it too. Okay. I'll take a break so Nick can get. Oh. I just need. Listen, Dan, give me your address so I can send you your free stuff. No problem. And if. Just give me your address. We're good. We're good. So anyway, in honor of JoJo, tell you what, these are $450 each, but in honor of JoJo, for the fun of it, we're going to do these at $400 each today. All right?
Ooh, you guys. That's an amazing deal.
Now look, this is Prime Silver Age.
This is like the blueprints of the Marvel Universe.
So if someone does buy all 3, I'll throw in free shipping.
Oof.
So,
yeah, but I always get 3 shipping. I need more of an incentive than.
So much heat there. That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, look, obviously there's speculation about Namor going to be in the Black Panther 2 movie.
Right.
Obviously, you never know what's going to happen with the Fantastic Four. If they do if they do have a movie, one would think that Doctor Doom would be one of the protagonists in
Has
it.
it not been confirmed yet? I thought it. I don't know.
Not yet.
It's just it's out there. It's like in the rumor mill that, this is happening, that's happening, but there's no, until I see like the Phase 18 announcement or whatever from Disney, I'm not, I'm not that sold yet.
All right. Speaking of Disney, speaking of Marvel TV and movies, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Loved the first 4 episodes, and mostly because I'm going to assume everybody here either watched it or doesn't care to watch it.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it. No.
Cut her feet. No, I'm just kidding.
But it's okay.
Right, Jojo,
it's okay. You can talk about it. You can talk about it. I know I'm behind. I'm so behind.
I'm just going to say this. This will not ruin it. There is one character in Falcon and Winter Soldier that made the entire series for me. There is one character who just, if he was not in it, I don't think it would have been as good as it was. It was a great series.
It was a masterpiece. He says it on the plane. See, there's a masterpiece, James.
What are you doing? You're giving hints.
It's so she hasn't even seen it.
Okay, all right. When next time you come on, if you ever want to come on again, if we didn't turn you off to ever coming on again,
you're going to be talking to her voicemail from now on.
Yeah, right. All of a sudden, what was that Euro trip? All of a sudden, like she'll block my emails.
Nick doesn't know.
Nick doesn't know. Oh man, we actually should start selling. There you go, Nick. Right? Oh man. So anyway, FF 8, 9, and 10, Silver Age 4.0s. Normally, we would have these at $450. We're going to do 400 each in honor of JoJo. Don't forget, you will also get a premium card from 21 years ago. And if anyone were to buy all 3, it will be free shipping. So
that's nice.
Damn.
That's
There
rolling.
you go.
Let's stick with the Marvel rumors, because there's always a rumor. We're going to go with the champions. Now, there's been a few rumors when it comes. These are the Dynamic Forces covers to the champions. This is from Humberto Ramos and Mark Waid. This is the John Cassidy covers. Following the fallout of Civil War II, Avengers, Ms. Marvel, Nova, and Spider-Man strike out on their own, joined by Cyclops, Viv, Vision, and the totally awesome Hulk. 6 young heroes determined to change the world, and they're only just beginning. So we have the DF cover. This is a $29.99 MSRP. We have the DF line art cover. This is $39.99 MSRP. Oh, look, it's in Kyle's head again. Scotty doesn't know. So this is what we did last time we had these on the air. 1973 is the year the champions first joined together with the Angel, with Hercules, Black Widow, and that's what this cover is an homage to. This cover is an homage to Champions #1. I think it might have been George Tuska or Don Heck who drew that cover.
I sure hope he put the Champs graft in there. That's like one of my favorite Marvel cars, man. It's just this great flying car they had. And every episode, every issue, somebody wrecked that car.
Nice. So
that's how Angel lost all his money. Car needs to be fixed. Who's insuring that thing?
Right? So we have these at $19.73 each. By the way, they're both DF exclusive covers. Each come with a certificate of authenticity and the hollow foil seal. So they are $19.73 each. But if you wanted to buy both for $30. Oh, wow. So it's a really cool thing. And we're talking about the rumors. And again, buy this because you like John Cassidy. Buy this because you like Mark Waid. Buy this because you like Humberto Ramos, don't buy it for the speculation. If the speculation hits, that's great. Otherwise, don't worry about it. We also have in a minute, I'm going to show a little bit of the interior art. As I've said before, when you buy these, we hope that you read them. We hope you're not I mean, if you already read them, great. And if you are buying them just because they're cool variant covers, that's awesome. But if you get a chance, take the hollow foil seal off, put it to the side, open the comic, and check it out. Because it is an incredible story with beautiful art by Humberto Ramos.
I like that you're pronouncing his name properly, too.
Well, when your name is Nicola Roberto Francesco Barrucci, you're used to people butchering your name.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you try and get everybody else's name right.
Yeah, right.
But Humberto is one of the sweetest guys in the world. He's been drawing since what, 1994?
I was going to say he came in like in
four Event Comics. He worked on Ash, 22 Brides, I think. And then he did Cliffhanger.
Oh, that's right.
Crimson.
He did Crimson. We just had did we see Crimson Friday?
Yeah, we had one piece of artwork Friday night.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, that was sweet.
Nice. Yeah, he's great. I do like him.
Yeah, so again, speculation about Kamala Khan, speculation about the Champions getting its own Disney TV series. And what we want to do is bring it to you at an affordable price, because if you are going to speculate, well, let's make it affordable, because if it doesn't happen, at the very least, you can enjoy the comic.
Well, that's why you always say buy stuff that speaks to you, so that if it doesn't pan out,
exactly,
you have something you really like and matters to you, and like you're happy to have.
I want to make Dan. I believe you're being serious, but I want to know 100%. Are you being serious when you say Humberto began his career in 1989 at Kaboom Comics?
Wow.
Because that means he probably started when he was 17, and it's just kind of funny, like, Dynamite, Kaboom. It's like, I just want to make sure. Not that I don't trust you, Dan. Just want to make sure.
I don't trust you, Dan. He's trying to take you slow.
And speaking of Dan, check out, Dan just sent me a picture of one of his Witchblade trading cards. I got to take everything back. Dan is like showing his DF love big time. Nice. Christina Z, the other co-creator of Witchblade.
That's nice. That's a real nice card.
Love it.
Well, we talked about this before. Remember when these cards came out? There was a comic book store on the second floor of the mall, and there was just a line all the way down to the escalator of people waiting for the store to open, and put the cards out.
Well, I'm sending Kyle real quick one more thing from Dan. Kyle, pop that up real quick. Going back to the Silver Age. Check this out, guys. Look at what Dan has. Dan is the man. And 19 years old is what Humberto was when he started working for Kaboom. That's pretty crazy.
Wow.
Check that out.
Oh, boy.
I know.
8.5. Do you have one like that?
No. No. I'm just going to leave it at no.
No.
Period. No.
I mean, let's get that close up. Look at that. Oh, my God. Wow.
Man.
That's
Is that white pages too? Wow.
Nikki doesn't know where to get it. We're going from Scotty doesn't know to Nikki
doesn't know.
Wow. All right. Okay, then. All right. Dan, you're not allowed to send me any more eye candy while I'm doing my show. Dan gets some free giveaways for his YouTube channel. All right, The Inhumans. Well, we already know they had a TV series.
Yeah, that didn't work out. Let's not mention that.
We have a 5.0 here. This is number 45. It's still the first appearance of the Inhumans.
That's a nice book.
It is a nice book.
Gorgeous.
I mean, not to Dan, but to everyone else, it's not Dan.
Right. Not
nice
to Mr.
book.
8.5. This is in really nice condition. Yeah, I mean, for a 5.0, I mean, it's affordable. So I think this is a $500 book, and I am going to make it $450 in honor of Jojo being here and in honor of FF45.
That's nice.
So
that's amazing. Somebody better scoop that up.
it's a really nice copy. Really nice copy.
The colors look so sharp on that.
I mean, John, you and I are old school. I mean, when Kirby always said when he did interviews, don't look in the past when you're creating characters. Always create new characters. Think about how many new characters that Lee and Kirby created between FF number 1 and FF number like 60.
Oh, yeah, it was. I remember when the Image thing dropped, right? The vibe and the energy. And the only other time that, even as a kid, I experienced that was it seemed like Marvel, like every month there was something new from these guys. Just constant stuff that was coming out. Everything they did. You would run to the store. It went from something you'd pick up at a train station to, you'd wait for that spinner rack. You'd wait for the guy to open the boxes and start putting the stuff up. Oh, look at something new. Oh, look at something new. And you were thinking, I remember being really young and thinking Lee and Kirby were like a company of it was like 13 or 14 guys doing all that work because I couldn't believe it was two guys. And then an older fan explained to me, no, it's literally just two guys sitting in an office with their coworkers creating these things. I just couldn't, at that age, I'm in like grade school. I couldn't imagine that.
Well, the thing is, and Dan is right. You can imagine that Marvel will redo the Inhumans. I mean, just because it didn't work out the first time, nothing prevents them from trying it again. And that is key. That is really, really key to think about. I think
they're in a little bit of a different position now, too. Inhumans was just a disappointment. But Marvel is in a situation now with essentially their own channels. They've got Hulu, they've got Disney Plus. They're sort of in a position now to have the resources and the clout to just do the things they want to do. There's a reason why, you're watching Loki, and Loki is the way it is. Because they decided this is what we want to do. Falcon and Winter Soldier. That was the story that was told. And that was, they didn't have to worry about, well, what does the network think? And we're just going to assume, who these characters are. And I don't think that stroke was available to them when they started doing, even particularly the Inhumans. I think they still felt they had to kind of make people figure out who it was. And the castings weren't ideal. And, they were rushing.
And there was a little bit of weirdness, like you had to be in Fight Club to show your powers, and
they were in Hawaii. Now, I'll be the first to admit, as an old school guy, everything should take place in New York. Fair enough. I understand it's a much bigger world now, but Hawaii?
Yeah.
That's just, I vacation in Hawaii, and I know right now the believability that a superhero battle breaks out there is zero.
Right.
Agree.
Because I can't take a train ride where the train goes through a tunnel. And thanks for putting that Scotty Doesn't Know song in my head. Oh, man. Yes, we will shave Medusa's hair.
Kyle, can't you just put that up in the corner, the little video of Scotty Doesn't Know in the background? Maybe that'll be our new theme
just
song.
to remind
Are you going to pay the licensing fees on that one, John?
Can
you go out to the BMW and get it?
FF45. This was a $500 item for $450. While we were talking about the Inhumans, I started teasing what will be here after the break. We have a Nightwing that'll be coming up after the break.
Look at that.
Signed by Dan Jurgens in Silver Signature Series. But Fantastic Four 45, this will not be coming back for a while. So $500, 5.0, and it is only going to be $450 for tonight in honor of JoJo and issue 45, first appearance of the Inhumans.
That is just The color on this book is just,
I know. It
Yeah.
pops.
I'm going to throw this up here one quick last time before we go to the break. The color in this is just absolutely beautiful.
Yep, you got it.
There you go.
There we go. So we will be back after one more commercial break. We have Nightwing, and we will remind you of your free premiums.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page, there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit ComicShopLocator.com today.
Number 75, right?
Yeah, is that the no, this is 71.
Oh, okay, sorry.
We're debating on pricing because we're about to do the Andrew Cuccinata Wilfredo Ronald special.
No.
So everybody get ready because it's going to have that little extra Jojo special thrown on top.
Uh-oh.
So we have Nightwing 71, signed by Dan Jurgens.
Ooh.
Check it out. Silver Signature Series. This issue has the Joker, but Nightwing is captured, tied down, and forced to listen to the Joker, which is really bad. And the Joker totally wants you out of action to get to the Dark Knight. It's an incredible story. Jurgens really knows how to tell a tale. So normally our Silver Signature Series books are $69.99. This is limited to only 44 copies in the world. What that means is more likely than not, we were getting 50 copies signed and 6 came back damaged. Jojo's never heard this. This is the fun that John has with Nick. Because what we do with damaged copies of signed books is we rip them in half and throw them out because you cannot sell them signed if they're already damaged.
Gotcha.
So we were able to keep 44 of these signed by Dan Jurgens. So normally Silver Signature Series, $69.99. We were talking about $49.99. But Nightwing Robin first appeared in 1940. So it makes me think 1940 would be a great price, for a $69.99 book, 1940. But because Jojo's here, because I love Ron, because I love Wilfredo, because I love Andrew, we are going to do this because it's a perfect 10 read, not a perfect 10 grade. Because this is a perfect 10 read, and because Kyle can mute me at any time, Ronald's taking. We're going to do it for. Are you ready? Kyle muted my mic. Ronald, you're going to be so happy because we were going to do this at $19.40. We're going to do this at $10 because it is a perfect 10 read. It will be $10. So Ronald jumped on it when he thought it was $19.40.
Dang.
Now it's $10 for Ronald and for everybody else.
That signature pops too.
And James Garrison is in for a Nightwing. All right.
Good stuff, guys. Good stuff.
Yeah, this Alan Kwok cover just really rocks. So $69.99 MSRP. Really great story. Dan really made Nightwing his own. And I just wanted to bring this in at a great price and reward the fans. I mean, look, you guys are spending your time with us on a Saturday afternoon to watch us live. We were going to do this at $49.99. Like I said, Silver Signature Series MSRP are normally $69.99. And we were going back and forth, John and I, about $19.40, but $10 for Dan Jurgens signed Nightwing 71. This is a first print, and only 44 of these in the world. Just 44. Ask Kyle what a perfect 10 is.
No, prefect.
What's a prefect 10? Kyle, what's a prefect 10?
That's what happens when Nick changes things at the last second.
Oh, that's what it is?
I can tell you what a prefect is if y'all watch Harry Potter.
That's what I was going to say.
Right? There are prefects in the Harry Potter universe.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Dan Barry said he had nothing better to do.
I don't know if I admit that in public, Dan. You're much.
That could actually go both ways, Dan.
That's sad.
So, all right.
Book for $10. You'll feel better.
Let's.
That's a beautiful cover.
Kavi came in.
Kavi, all right.
Yeah.
We have 5 left. We only have 8, and we're down to the last 5. So, like I said, normally a $69.99 book. We were going to come in at $49.99. We then were talking about $19.40, and you know what? For all the fans that are here, $10 for a Dan Jurgens Silver Signature Series. All right, we're going to go through a few things a little bit quicker. How many of these Red Sonjas do we have? Red Sonja Unchained, number 2. This is the Blood Red Moon edition.
It really doesn't say how many we have.
Okay. So this is limited to only 25 copies. What's the MSRP?
$100.
All right. This is $100. This is from, when was Red Sonja Unchained? 2013. So is there a number 7 on the Nightwing? I don't know, but I can find out here. Talk about this while I check.
This is I just want to make sure I had the right thing. The Blood Red variant. I absolutely love these. If you're like a line work fan, I'm going to try to get this as close as I can without it being. Thank you. This is one of these storylines where there's usually Red Sonja in an arc, right?
There is a number 7. Nightwing. Go ahead.
I was going to say, there's always story arcs for Red Sonja, right? She starts as like the young adventurer, and then she kind of reaches that peak, interactions Conan, and then it kind of gets to the point where she's Queen Sonja, right? This series really sort of hits that sweet spot where she's not, getting suckered by every like spellcaster,
right?
But she's still active enough that, heads are being lopped off fairly regularly.
So this is $100. Oh, by the way, we're down to 4 Nightwings. Kyle took number 7 of Nightwing. Of course he did.
Of course he did.
So, $100.
$100.
2013. Should we do 1973, the year Red Sonja first appeared in Conan 23?
You can do better than that. It's Jojo. She won't come back. 1973 is a ridiculously low price for a $100 book.
It's a $100 book in 1973 is a incredible price.
It's like 80% off. I know we try not to get too much into
Nick must be drunk price.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, all jokes aside, it's, we don't get too much into economics. We want people to buy what they like or whatever. But, that's legitimately 80% off.
Yeah.
Am I doing that right? Yeah, it's a $100 book.
If I hide my face and just show the book, maybe people like it better.
Who's that?
That's called what my aunt used to call me. She never told me what it meant, but she called me facha brut.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Sounds like something vulgar.
It just means ugly. It just means ugly. Ronald is taking a Red Sonja Unchained, and if there's a number, there is not a number 1, James, but if there's a number 3, we will give it to you. 1973, this is the year that Red Sonja first appeared in Conan 23. Look, we like to play with the numbers. We like to give great value. We appreciate the fact that you are taking your time out, whether it's Saturday early evening or late afternoon on the West Coast. We appreciate that you take the time to watch us, or if you watch us later after the show is aired, you're taking up your time to watch us. So we want to bring you the comics, and even on a book like Red Sonja Unchained number 2, it would be awesome if you got it, if you read it, and then if you bought the back issues from your local comic retailer, because it is a great series. It is absolutely a fantastic series. When we were here, we were talking about doing this for $73 in honor of 1973. We talked about doing it for $23, but we decided to go with 1973 because it was cool and it was fun. And again, it's just a great. Dan. Oh my God. Yes. I said one curse, which I know that I'm putting original art in the original art swear jar now. Problem is it would kill me to do that. Okay,
if we did that, we get FCC compliant real quick, buddy.
So Jojo, I am an original art fan. And I tell you what, you talk about this real quick. I'm going to go do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to show them my mistake. Wait till you see what I did once. I was so excited. Go ahead. Talk about that a little bit.
Oh, goodness.
No one's going to care about this now. This is, you know what? I just want to, let me just take a second here and Mel Ruby. Normally I would have someone take this out of the these are not hands for removing books because they really aren't. However, if you're not like me, you'll see that there is the holofoil seal back here that's made to be taken off carefully and reattached.
Unlike the way I once opened up original art.
Speaking of carefully.
So, slowly, holofoil seal, side of the comic. You can take the comic out and read it and enjoy it. It is a great read. It really, really is. I mean, Peter Brett wrote it, Jack Jatson art. I want you to buy it more than the reason of the variant cover. I mean, it is a great reason to buy it, but it is just beautiful Jack Jatson art.
Yeah.
So, $100 item, limited to 25 in the world. 25 in the entire world. And we have less than, I think we're down to 3 right now. That's all we have for tonight. 3 copies. So It's a really, really great book, and it is the best price you can bring it at. And it's better than the word prefect. So, all right. So Spencer, who was here earlier, reps Will Conrad, one of my favorite artists, and Brett Booth, one of the best artists in the industry. We got a Red Sonja for Wilfredo. All right.
Awesome.
Ronald, on the Red Sonja, they're not numbered. The certificate states that it's limited to 25. We do not number them because they are not signed. So this may make you cry. Kavi's going to cry. He may not have seen this yet. I got so excited. I got this beautiful, beautiful Will Conrad Wolverine.
Wow.
I got this beautiful Brett Booth Teen Titans with Kid Flash, Robin, Abracadabra. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited. I've been waiting for this. What happened was Spencer sent it FedEx Ground, and for 3 days, FedEx Ground said, being delivered today, being delivered today, being delivered today. You know, how do you keep an idiot waiting? You keep telling them it's being delivered today.
You check them out.
Yeah, right? I was so excited. I got the thing. I tore it open.
It was Christmas morning.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That hurts my soul.
It does.
Oh, God.
I think I've paid into the swear jar for years.
Oh, man.
Thank God I stopped.
Yeah, he doesn't open packages anymore?
No, I'm not allowed. I'm barely allowed to open the books.
Oh, Kavi.
Gavi had nice pages.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh, man is right. Yikes is right.
It's going to be $10 for those pages.
Wilfredo's like, By the way, speaking of Wilfredo, real quick. Last night we had two of these. Wilfredo is getting one of the two.
Oh, yeah.
We have Spider-Man lithograph, 100-pound cardstock. Signed. This is drawn by John Romita Jr., inked by John Romita Sr., colored by Paul Mounts, in homage to Spider-Man 100. So this is also signed by John Romita Jr., John Romita Sr., and Paul Mounts. The price of this is $199. The price of this litho is less than the price if you mailed in your comics to be signed. And John Romita Sr., Spencer is actually talking to him about not signing anymore. Senior still signs because he loves his fans and it keeps him in touch with his fans. Keep in mind, he's an elder statesman of the industry. He's 92 years old. He is not going to any more conventions. So can those pages be repaired, Ronald? Yeah, I think there's a way to get them repaired. Either that or they're getting framed and nobody's going to see the rip. So
it's true.
Check out all the characters. I mean, you've got Kraven the Hunter, Green Goblin, Mary Jane Watson, Gwen Stacy, Aunt May, Betty Brant, the Beetle, Norman Osborn, Dr. Doom, the Vulture. You've got J. Jonah Jameson, the Lizard, Robbie Thompson, Sandman, Scorpion. Just so many characters. Oh, wow. Dan Barry has one signed by John Jr., John Sr., and Virginia. That is cool.
It is cool.
But this is comic book royalty. We've already sold one. We only have one left that we've been allotted. So I thought I would show that real quick. Wilfredo, my man, has taste. Bought one yesterday. So it is a little bit pricey, but if you can afford it, it's a great one to get. I want to say again, remind everybody that in honor of Jojo, everyone gets a Witchblade Millennium chase card signed by Witchblade's co-creator, David Wull, limited to 700 in the world, as Jojo was polite enough to bring out. For anybody watching now that have just joined us or anybody watching later, quick reminder, even though on the experience, you can watch us on our website, you can watch us on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. Jojo is exclusively on YouTube. Check out Flix and Comics, just like it has her name right there on YouTube. Sign up, hit her bell for notifications. Watch some of her shows, share them, get her some more attention. Let's grow her channel. Let's get her to 8,000 to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock Pacific, she has a giveaway show with some cool Dynamite items. And everybody, we're down to the last 10 minutes, so we're going to have to pick this up right now.
You want to squeeze in one more, Ramita?
Sure.
All
right, this is the most expensive item we have today. Limited to only 5 in the world. Punisher #1, written by Nathan Edmondson, Scotty Young cover. John Romita Sr. signed 5 of these in Elite Gold Signature Series. I think we only have 2 left. $499.99. And what we will do is, if you were interested in this, we would do 2 monthly payments. You could pay half now and half in 30 days. So I cannot give a discount on this. John Sr. is signing less and less. As Spencer said last night, it used to be John Sr. would sign no less than 50 books to make it worth his while. Now he maxes out at 25 books at a time. He does it because he loves the audience, but he is doing less and less. Look, he's 92. He's enjoying life. He's spending time with family. All the things that people should be doing. But he is one of the elder statesmen of the industry. And again, check it out. Limited to 5. This is number 2 out of 5. So if you are interested and you're on a tight budget, we can do a monthly payment plan where you can pay half now and half in 30 days. We talked about bringing in Batman 141, 8.5. Check it out.
Oof.
Batwoman.
Very nice.
So, speaking of 90-year-old stuff, doing stuff for their fans, Ramona Fredone, that's right. Ramona Fredone is still doing commissions. She's still working. She is a sweetheart. We actually did a Dynamite art book with her, The Art of Ramona Fredone. Howard Chaykin did the interview. This is an 8.5, really, really nice condition. It's $1,000, but since it's an 8.5, we are going to do it at $850. And then
hold it up and turn your hand slightly towards John.
What was that?
Hold it up and turn your hand slightly towards John.
Like that?
Now put it close to the camera.
Oh,
because you could glare.
There you go.
Nice.
8.5. It is beautiful. The only thing would be cooler if he was fighting Kite Man.
Oh my God.
Batman's junior partner. Now, for the most premium item of the night,
Ooh.
we have Captain Marvel Adventures #1 from 1941. CGC graded 7.5. See if I do it this way again. This is $13,500. No real room on this.
John, are you just going to run to the car and get that out of the glove compartment?
John?
I'll be right back.
You got to see him. He's gnawing his teeth. He's like... He was actually upset last week that we didn't get to it last week because we were so busy. So,
it's just beautiful. It's like one of the building blocks of the comic industry.
Yep. I mean, keep in mind, when Captain Marvel #1 came out, it was outselling Superman by at least 50%. It was the most popular comic book of the time. You had kids that could really see themselves becoming a superhero because Billy Batson, yep.
It's a magic word.
Yep.
Does it say what was restored?
Yes, sorry. Thank you for catching that. It's a little bit of color touch-up, pieces added. The tear, there was a slight tear that was sealed, a spine split that was sealed. It was cleaned, and the interior was lightened and reinforced. Thank you for catching that. And Ronald, yes, we still have a few signed copies of the Ramona Fredone art book. So if you want to go to dynamicforces.com or dynamite.com, you can check it out there, or you can ask your local retailer to reorder through Diamond and give them the patronage. Would love to see that happen as well, but whatever it takes for you to get it would make me ecstatic.
And I think, I might be wrong here, but I think before Batman and Superman had theirs, I think Captain Marvel's cereal, Republic cereal, was out first.
Yep.
And he's essentially credited as being the first modern superhero. I mean, I love my pulp heroes, but, there's a little bit of a difference there. That sales were boosted because of you could go to the theater and you would see the serials on a Saturday. And, somehow Captain Marvel would always get out. There'd be a cliffhanger. And
wow. A 2.0 sold for $76.80. So at $13.5, this is a pretty good deal.
Mm-hmm.
I am selling. I'll be back for those. Okay. If it is here, my friend, it is open to you. But this is a beautiful book. And if you are serious about wanting it, Wilfredo, you have been so great to us. I will set it aside for you. If this is something you really want, I have no problem working with you with even longer than a month, because you've been great. You always come through. So, and you know what? We would do a payment plan with a few people. So we would give everybody a payment plan if you're interested in either, tell you what, whether it's the FFs, we've got the FF 8, 9, and 10. Wait, Nick doesn't get sarcasm? I'm missing something, Dan. We would do payment plans on the 8, 9, and 10. We would do a payment plan on the 45, and we will do a payment plan on the Batman or the Captain Marvel.
45, I just throw it up there.
Good man.
I'm trying to.
One of us is thinking.
Well, I'm trying to get the glare off so people can see the color of this. I know sometimes it's really hard with the glare, but the color of that is
yeah, I could totally tell. It's just super bright.
Something less than $13,000.
Something less than $13,000. We have 7 units of this. This is the triple pack. These are all guaranteed. You're getting a Superboy Future's End lenticular cover. You are getting a Harley Quinn number 75. Is this an incentive or a regular cover? And you're getting a Year of the Villain signed by
Warren Lowe exclusive, right?
Warren Lowe exclusive. That's what it is. And you're getting the signed Year of the Villain number 1 by Scott Snyder. So.
Oh, Dan explained it.
Okay.
See, I think Dan is missing the sarcasm, and I hate to be this guy, Nick, but it's that time.
It's that time? All right, so real quick, 19. What did we say for these 3? Hurry up. This is the last call.
Oh, my goodness. I think it's a $90. It's the MSRP, and I think we're going to do it for $29.99.
I tell you what, it's supposed to be $29.99. We're going to do it for $19.92, the year Dynamic Forces first started.
Wow.
Kavi, you send. Kyle will give you the information. You go to the Experience website, you fill out the form, and you put in everything you purchased, and we will get the information. 1993, last call. This is all 3. 1992. You get the Supervillain signed by Scott Snyder, which you'll pay more than that for getting a Scott Snyder signed book.
Yeah.
You're getting the Warren Lau Harley Quinn, and you're getting the Superboy lenticular cover. All three. We only have a few of these. 1992, the year Dynamic Forces first began. Everyone, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Jojo, I want to thank you for being here. This was really, really cool. Everyone, 9 o'clock tomorrow night Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. Check out Flix and Comics with Jojo. She's doing a giveaway, so you get to watch a great show and a chance to win some free cool swag.
Oh, yeah. The drawing's going to be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. So, yeah, just you can join us there. And, yeah, just thank you so much, Nick, for inviting me on here. It's been a blast.
Thank you. Everybody, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you again on Wednesday.
Good night, everybody.
Take care.